cut the previous video off prematurely just by a couple seconds. Well, they stopped us out at 43.50, so we're out of the market. I'd like to get a re-entry. We'll look for an opportunity here. I'm going to take the 44s short 2 at 44. But didn't get filled yet. Alright, there's the fill, 44. Alright, we got filled on the 42.75s. We'll put our stop in at 44 and target 39. Well, we're short from the 44s. We got our target. That trade broke quicker than most. It actually feels a little refreshing to have a trade break right after you get in on the right side. Let's see if we can break all the way down to 39 before we get stopped out at 42.75, which is seemingly a relatively frequent occurrence. Keep a close eye here because 40 and a quarter is the right in the area where it broke up to the 46s from. Look for cross trade as a warning. The 1194 was a flag initially in 41s, but we did take down to the 40s. We'll keep a close eye and see. I mean, our stop is only a couple points above us, 44, so we don't have much room for a retracement. Pops up to the 42s quick, then we're stuck. You know, trying to make a decision whether it's worth getting out, and all of a sudden, you know, it's at 36. So we're going to stand tight here. They really started hitting the ass between 37 and 41, that price range. Those 4 points is where the market broke from the 35 bottom. So, you know, we should get a little lower here. We don't have a trailing stop strategy in place from our entry at 44, so we're just going to be patient and wait for our fill at 39. Well, they're going to hit the 44. Can you believe this? They're going to hit the 44. There it is, 44. We're out of the market with 1 1/4 points. We'll look for a re-entry. Okay, we're going to take the 44.75s here. Short 2 at 44.75. We got stopped out at 44, so trying to reposition here. We got a little higher price. Well, I'm tempted to better the position up here in the 49s. Look at that. I just have to fight back not to take the 48.75s. We'll make a mental note of that. I would have taken the 48.50s, 48.75s. We'll see in retrospect. You know, it certainly would have bettered my position and changed things. But we're going to stick by our original 2 contracts. Wow, look at this. Look at all this cross trade. 4,000, 2,000. That's definitely going to be a capping action in the C period. That opportunity is just too good. 48.50s. We're going to better the position. Seeing that cross trade, I just could not refuse to better the position. We'll offset 3 at 44.75, get back to the original 44.75s, take profit on 1, and then target 43.50 for the second contract. This happens to be our average price, 46.60 on all 4 contracts. We're looking for 44.75 to get out of the original 2. We do see some cross trade down here, which is concerning, and it stopped the move in the 46s. But that 4,000 up there and 2,000 and 1,800 makes me feel better that we'll achieve our target if we do get back up here. That should hold. Well, we see some cross trade here. This worries me. If I was just trading cross trade, I'd be buying the 48s. We're looking for 46.50 to break even on all 4 contracts. We've been patiently underwater here all the way up to the D period high, matching the K period high of yesterday. Is the reason why we didn't get out of this trade. That was where initiative selling occurred up in the top of the K period. So we're patiently trying to break under this 3,900 contracts. It's definitely passive buying on the limit. And if we don't get through this, could be put this position in jeopardy of significant loss. Again, interestingly, I'd like maybe in March, not so much maybe this month, but maybe next month, try a slightly different strategy that is my own and see how it works. There's lots of cross trade, and I noticed that we take a 1 1/4 profit on a lot of contracts, and then break even on the second. If I'm going to trade 2 contracts, I think I could do pretty good, you know, buying these cross trades, selling the cross trades, keeping an eye on broader resistance support and resistance areas. But throughout the day, if you're going to be an active trader, I think I could trade several times through each period, and I think I could be successful limiting maybe a stop loss at 2 points, targeting 2 points, Would be really interesting to see what the results are, but you'd have to do it for about a month. And sure enough, here we go. We bounce off the 48s. If we were actually buying the 48s, 75s, or 49s, we'd look for a cross trade up here somewhere for a quick trade. We have higher highs, A, B, C, D, and E period. And 3/4 of our trades are on the wrong side of the market today. The only trade that was on the right side of the market was the opening buy at 43, which should have been lower toward the 31st A period low, which is down to 32, so even that position was way early. And of course we didn't take much on that, just a point and a half and change. So here we are, experiencing the same mistakes as yesterday. Well, after patiently waiting for through the C, D, E, F period, we are approaching our break-even 46.60 on all four out now. The D period low is 46.25. Are we going to get out of this trade with a break-even or not? And here is my conclusion thus far. The volume today on the spiders is very low on any rally up. We have our point of control in the 41s. Are you going, Wayne? Hey, Russ. And we anticipate a rotation back down. Our target is 44.75 to offset 3. We're going to see if we can hit our target. Also, I'm looking at another chart that filters trades by volume and only shows those greater than 50 contract lots. I don't know what to make of it, although I sort of have an idea what I'd like to try to do with it. But we're looking at that, and maybe we'll implement something during March. See some cross trade here in the 47s. That's an area that's the area where initiative buying broke to the upside. So this area has to break down, otherwise we're going to see support here. Well, we see them hit the bid here, driving the market lower. We also see that on our chart with filter. Excuse me, try and eat some bread. Filters the lots down to 100 lots, minimum size. That gives me more confidence to stick with our 44.75 target, offset 3. I think I found a synergy here between these two charts. We are out of this trade at 46.25, and I'll expound why in just a second. 46.25. That was basically a break-even trade. I didn't wait for the 44.75s. We noticed something now that I'm comparing two charts: the 5-tick with the filter and the 5-tick without the filter. The filter, of course, filters out trades that are less than 100 lot. And the delta divergence is quite different on both charts. The one that has all of the trades shows us with a neutral bias. 374 is the delta for the entire day. Yet on the filter, it's 17,000 positive delta. So that tells me the F period pullback is just that. It's a pullback, and we need to find a position to get long here. So we're going to try that. We're going to wrap this video though.